Hey! Are you looking for answers to life's biggest questions? Whether you're into recent discoveries, space exploration, true stories, fitness, fun time, or useful tips for self-improvement, psychology, gadgets, or just your day-to-day routine, there's something for everyone. We aim to bring you the most informative, fascinating and compelling videos on persFACTive channel. Here are 25 interesting facts you can't learn from books. 1. The U.S. government sends a check to Cuba every year for USD $4,000 to lease Guantanamo Bay, and the Cuban government ignores them as they don't consider the deal legitimate. 2. Microbeads used in exfoliating soaps are actually made of plastic and they are a major pollution problem. 3. Russia's Vladimir Putin brought a large dog with him to a round of negotiations with German politician, Angela Merkel, knowing that she had a pathological fear of dogs, in order to gain a psychological edge. 4. People in Zimbabwe were buying used underwear until it was banned. 5. Yucky fact: over 11% of all Americans are infected with parasitic pinworms, which make your ass itch at night when they come crawling out of your anus to lay their eggs. This makes you scratch your ass and helps these sticky eggs spread, off into your own breakfast, thereby repeating the cycle. 6. The U.S. drank 48 gallons of coffee per person in 1948, but today only drinks 23. Partly due to soft drink companies marketing sugary sodas as healthy, and coffee as a poison that caused heart disease and birth defects in the 1970s. Soda is now a leading cause of diabetes and obesity. 7. Chocolate magnate Milton Hershey launched a great building campaign during the Great Depression with the aim of employing more people. When he was told that a steam shovel being used on a project did the work of 40 men, he instructed his foreman, "Take them off. Hire 40 men." 8. In 1954, famous rhythm and blues singer Johnny Ace died after jokingly pointing a gun toward himself and accidentally shooting himself with it. His last words were, "It's okay. Guns not loaded, see?" 9. Elon Musk wants to build a vertical takeoff, supersonic, electrical passenger jet. 10. NASA will text you whenever the International Space Station passes overhead. 11. Stress makes people perform badly because it takes up space in the working memory, making less memory available for performing the task at hand. 12. There are 7 people surviving from the 1800s. 13. Frank Zappa has a species of jellyfish named after him and was so named because the jellyfish expert wanted to meet Zappa. 14. Alex Smith took so many AP tests in high school that he entered the university as a junior. The quarterback received his bachelor's degree in 2 years and began working on a master's degree, before becoming the first overall pick in the 2005 NFL Draft. 15. Mayonnaise can remove tree sap. 16. After the First World War, the Australian military started the Great Emu War, where they tried to cull emus with machine guns, but finally the emus mostly won. 17. In 1996, a small town in Utah mistakenly booked Rage Against the Machine at a venue for tractor and monster truck shows. The locals panicked and businesses boarded up thinking the band's followers would riot and vandalize everything. 18. The modern concept of organic farming is the result of 3 books published in the 1940s. 19. Table knives are rounded instead of pointed to prevent people from picking their teeth and from stabbing each other. 20. One of the few U.S. ships to be unharmed during the attack on Pearl Harbor was later sunk by a British submarine during the Falklands War. 21. In 1986, 60 Minutes ran a scathing exposé on the Audi 5000, alleging it could wildly accelerate on its own. However, their on-air demonstration used a rigged car to show falsified results. Government tests later vindicated Audi, but their sales had already plummeted. 60 Minutes never apologized. 22. There are more statues of lions in the world than there are real lions. 23. Belgium has 4 commonly spoken languages: Dutch, French, German, the 3 official languages, and English. 38% of Belgians use 2 or 3 languages at work, and 27% of Belgians can converse in more than 3 languages. 24. Two college graduates traveled the U.S. vandalizing historical and private signs as grammar vigilantes. After damaging a sign in the Grand Canyon that was more than 60 years old, the two were banned from national parks for a year, given probation, and made to pay for the restorations. 25. The real James Bond was actually an ornithologist. When asked by Ian Fleming if it was okay to use his name, he replied simply, "Fine with it." Thank you for watching. We make interesting, fun, sometimes weird videos on the persFACTive channel. Our goal is to provide you with catchy, interesting, funny, bizarre videos as often as possible. I hope I can make you have a couple of fun minutes. Please follow the channel for more information. See you in the next video.